Good evening, my friends. I'm Dr. Claude Porras. CPJ Consultant program is a research-based, award-winning blended program for entrepreneurs that improve motivation and achievement by teaching growth mindset. Tonight, we have one of my friends, one of my mentors, the entrepreneur, the businessman, the President of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump. It doesn't matter if you like or you don't like Mr. Donald Trump. Take a look at his mindset. Enjoy yourself.
New York, my city, where the wheels of the global economy never stop turning. A concrete metropolis of unparalleled strength and purpose that drives the business world. Manhattan is a tough place. This island is the real job. Work hard, you can really hit it big. And I mean really big. My name's Donald Trump, and I'm the largest real estate developer in New York. I own buildings all over the place, model agencies, the Miss Universe pageant, jetliners, golf courses, casinos, and private resorts like Mar-a-Lago, one of the most spectacular estates anywhere in the world. But it wasn't always so easy. About 13 years ago, I was seriously in trouble. I was billions of dollars in debt. But I fought back, and I won. Big league. I used my brain, I used my negotiating skills, and I worked it all out. Now my company's bigger than it ever was, it's stronger than it ever was, and I'm having more fun than I ever had. And as the master, I want to pass along my knowledge to somebody else.
The things Trump bought were all unique, like his construction projects. Still, the most astonishing thing about Trump's new buildings wasn't that they stood out so much from the rest of the architecture in Manhattan. It was the prices he was asking for the apartments in his towers, all of which bore his name.
If you get a building with Trump's name on it, you will get more per square foot. That's why people come to him. He does it with the same method he gets the publicity. Because your publicity, you get fame, and if you get fame, I live in one of Mr. Trump's buildings. Well, that wouldn't mean anything if Mr. Trump wasn't famous. So he gets himself famous in order to be a better marketer.
I tend to create things that sell. I think my greatest strength is knowing what people want, knowing what to create, and then having an ability to get it done.
If Trump had become the brand name for the high end of the Manhattan residential market, Trump had also become feared among his competitors, and he wasn't easy on the people who worked for him either.
It's such a great disappointment to him when someone really doesn't measure up. And that's sort of like the beginning of the end, if you really blow it, but good out of sheer stupidity.
Donald does not take prisoners. Donald sees business as a war. It's not a playground. He has a lot of fun, but there's only one end result in a battle, and that is winning.
I give Ed Koch and Commissioner Henry Stern tremendous credit for having the courage to say, Donald, go and do it. And it would have been probably a lot better for them if I didn't do it. But the truth is, for 3.5 months, they have been nothing but helpful. Thank you. You just saw the modest Donald Trump. But Donald Trump deserves an enormous amount of credit, and I am delighted in my capacity as mayor of the city of New York to thank him on behalf of the 7.5 million people who live here.
The public truce between the mayor and the developer would not last. Trump was soon seeking city consent for a new project and not getting it.
I'm saying that Ed Koch could do everybody a huge favor if he got out of office and if they started all over again. He's squealing like a stuck pig. No, I would say he's got no talent and only moderate intelligence.
Suddenly, people started wondering if Trump might be interested in running for office, combing the state, looking for votes in the presidential primary. Trump took out a series of newspaper ads declaring positions on political issues, some of them quite controversial at the time. A draft Trump for president movement was started. But when he went to the 1988 Republican convention, interviewed on NBC, Donald Trump was supporting George Bush, but preserving his options.
I do feel very strongly about the country. I love the country, but I think you're going to have probably George Bush as your next president. He's an excellent guy, an excellent man. He's a friend of mine, and I'm here for that reason.
Well, I wasn't talking about this year, Mr. Trump, but you have said that if you ran for president, you'd win.
I think I'd have a very good chance. I mean, I like to win. When I do something, I like to win. I like to do well, and I think I probably would have a pretty good chance.
When we win on November 8th, we are going to Washington, D.C., and we are going to drain the swamp.
It is my high honor and distinct privilege to introduce to you the President-elect of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
We will begin the urgent task of rebuilding our nation and renewing the American dream. I've spent my entire life in business looking at the untapped potential in projects and in people all over the world. That is now what I want to do for our country.
To change your life, you have to change yourself. To change yourself, you have to change your mindset. With a cup of wine, enjoy your freedom. Look for the best. We are the best. Think big and enjoy your life. My pleasure. See you soon. Ignite learning with the power of the growth mindset.